Yesterday I disembarked Iona. Now that trip had very high highs and very low lows. And it reminded me that every ship is not right for everyone. But there is a ship out there that is. So next time you are faced with a civilian who swings a broad brush and says, "I don't like cruises," hit them with this comparison to explain to them the differences between one line and another. And do your bit to grow the cult. If cruise lines were rom-coms. Here, ladies and gentlemen, we go. Cunard is Titanic. Don't get me wrong, I definitely do not mean that Cunard is sinking. Although some hyacinths will tell you differently. I mean it more in the "it's the iconic first ship you think of" kind of way. 3 out of 4 ships are full of brass and dark wood. Very Titanic. Queen Anne is probably Cal, the Billy Zane character. More stylish and better looking. But undeniably part of the same movie. And probably the one that, if I was Winslet, I'd have chosen. P&O is the entire Tom Hanks rom-com back catalogue. There's something for everyone in this fleet, from the Sleepless in Seattle of Aurora, through the Terminal of Ventura, all the way to the Big of Iona and the Arvia Money Pit. Possibly nobody's favourite, but undeniably present in every conversation. Virgin Voyages is the Great Gatsby, the Baz Luhrmann version. Pleased with itself, pretentious and weaponized style over substance. Everyone involved thinks that screaming, "Look how different this is," will disguise the absolute fact that it's just the same story we've heard a dozen times before, albeit with some glitter sprinkled on top of what is a pretty bog standard experience. But with very good food, to be fair. In Virgin Voyage's defense, at least they only pretend to be obsessed with young people. Royal Caribbean is Pretty Woman. Set in Hollywood, the epitome of artificial. If you've ever walked through the Royal Promenade with its fake shop fronts and flashing lights, you'll know what I mean. For 90 minutes or 7 days, this sugary treat can be a real mood elevator, with or without a pianist singing you from floor to floor. A runner in her pantyhose means a ladder in her tights, by the way. If you stop to think about it too deeply, you are reminded what a grimy story it really is. How people will do anything for money, and in every transaction someone is prostituting themselves. MSC is 50 Shades. Make of that what you will. Ambassador is Bridget Jones' Diary. Not glamorous, a bit rough around the edges and as British as they come. Admittedly, neither started life that way. And yeah, they smoke more than they should and their backsides are on the chunky side. Britain's bargain basement boats underpromise and overdeliver. And if you squint like Zellweger before she got her new face, they don't look half bad. Princess is The Devil Wears Prada. Step on board and everything just looks incredible. It's a higher cost option, but still available in Selfridges. And whilst you might not immediately think of it for date night, I challenge anyone to cruise with Princess or watch The Devil Wears Prada and not absolutely love it. Celebrity is No Strings Attached. This style over substance film or ship is smug all over. It's so irritating that it makes your teeth itch. It really believes it's more cerebral than it is. And it's all about surface level gratification. The whole point is that you take what you want and you don't fall in love. But by the end, the dude does fall in love. And when you think about it, it's obvious. With Natalie Portman or Celebrity, that's just always gonna happen. Fred Olsen is as good as it gets, proving that falling in love isn't just for the young and sexy party people. As Good as It Gets is the tale of a couple of aging stars that are still alive and they still feel. A smaller film, sure, but Jack Nicholson doesn't come cheap, and if you get it, then you really get it. Holland America is like crazy. If you have sailed with Cunard and seen Like Crazy, you'll know exactly what I mean. Holland America looks like Cunard, it acts like Cunard, but it's not Cunard. Sailing with Holland America serves up the same utter frustration as watching Felicity Jones and Anton Yelchin try to get it right. And you really feel like it's going to work out in the end, and then it's over. The ending is ambiguous, and all you are certain of is that you are wallowing in emotional detachment, cold and alone. So, there it is. Next time someone dares to say that all cruises are the same, whack them with something even better than facts. Cruise tube self-indulgence. If cruise lines were rom-coms, done.